Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode, Coffee with Coach, on this awesome Monday morning. Hope you're up doing well, got the mind in the right place. If not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So, back at home, had a good weekend up in Saginaw, Michigan with Team Palm and some of the guys up there, the affiliates, new black belt. Congratulations to Eric and everyone else that got promoted from Palm BJJ. Again, just always a great weekend to just go up there and teach, train, and be a part of some very important promotions and watching growth happen in jiu-jitsu. It's awesome stuff. So spent some time with some family, good stuff like that. So overall, it was a great weekend. But I'm glad to be home, back in the saddle, man. Getting things done like I need to get things done. I'm excited for Mondays. Like I just couldn't wait to get home. It was a long 2-hour drive to Detroit, and then the flight, and then to get home. I just want to get home, get to bed, so that we can just get the week started. All right. At least that's where my mindset's at all the time. I don't dread or hate Mondays. I'm looking forward to Mondays. It's just another week, another day to just get things moving in the right direction. All right. So it's all mindset. It's all perspective. It's how you see things. And it's what I'm getting ready to go into. All right. So I'm listening to the stuff I listen to. And lately, just depends. For a while it was Jocko. For a while it was David Goggins. For a while it was, whoever. But lately it's just been Andy Priscilla, because he goes pretty hard with the way he talks. And I like that. All right. He just keeps it really real. And for these episodes, for me, I kind of keep them real, but a lot cleaner, because I want everyone to be able to listen to it. And in his case, that's not for everyone, all right? And he says that, I'm not for everyone. So anyways, 100% survival rate, all right? I want to talk about the mindset of you're still here, all right? If you're still alive, okay, you're watching this episode, you're watching this video, you're up on this planet Earth, walking around doing something today, you have 100% survival rate, meaning all the things that you've gone through. Doesn't matter if you're like 21 or you're like me at 46. You've gone through something, okay? You've gone through some kind of trials, tribulations, peaks and valleys, ups and downs, rainy days, sunny days, heartaches, whatever, okay? You're still here, all right? You're a survivor. You got 100% survival rate. And you just have to look at it like that, versus if you're the person that sees yourself like Andy calls it, struggle bus person, someone that is always just, can never really overcome the situations that either are self-inflicted or that life or just certain people give you. You're always just going to be in that mindset where it's like, why me, right? And I talked about this victimhood mentality about a week or two ago. So it's kind of the same thing, but I want to talk more of like the other side of that, how you see things. So for me, I know, like at 46, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot where I made a lot of bad decisions, a lot of self-inflicted wounds, choices, where, you look back in hindsight like, man, why did I do that? What was I thinking? How many times have you told yourself like, man, man, my life would have been a lot easier if I didn't decide to do that or say that or go there or whatever. But it is what it is. You made those decisions. I made those decisions, and I am where I am because of that. And a lot of those times when you look back in hindsight, you want to change things. But if you did, you wouldn't be who you are today, at least for me. People ask those questions, well, what would you change? Or what would you go back and tell yourself? And honestly, if anything would change, I wish I had more of like these episodes or someone like this talking to me in my ear. But as far as anything changing, I wouldn't, because those things that I did to myself, those decisions that I made me who I am today. They put me in the position where I am today. Let's talk about friendships. I had quite a few friends, that burned me. People that you think that are going to be there for you all the time. At some point they decide they don't want to be there for you. And that's tough to deal with. But I survived those too, okay? And in the future, you just never know, what friend you come across and who you have might just turn their back on you one day, and you got to keep it moving, all right? Family members. I had some family members do the same thing. Talk about me behind my back, burn me, whatever. It is what it is. I can't change those people, but I can change myself in the way I see things and the way I do things. Let's talk about relationships. People have, they have breakups. They deal with relationships, divorces, whatever. And at the moment, you don't think you can survive that. But if you hang in there and you got the mind in the right place, or at least try to, and you're listening to the right things and reading the right things, you will survive that. You will get past that. Financial problems, at least for me, I'm not trying to how I put it, brag or something like that. But I listened, okay? I listened to my dad a long time ago about finances. I was just very fortunate to have a father that had, he went through his financial struggle and he didn't want me to go through that. And so he shared a lot of things where he messed up and things that he learned throughout his path. And I took a lot of those, and I haven't really ever been financially hurting because I listened to a lot of really good advice about my credit and stuff like that. But let's say it's the opposite, right? You can fix those things. Okay, if you didn't listen, you got good advice and you didn't listen, you can listen now, and you can make those things happen and turn things around for you so that you can put things in the right direction. Start working on that credit score. Start working on, get rid of credit card debt or whatever debt you have, and putting things into a better direction for yourself, right? Injuries. Man, if you're an athlete like me, my entire life, especially doing jiu-jitsu, you're going to come across some injuries. And I've dealt with quite a few where, those suck, okay? Those really, really just take you away from the thing that you love to do. And it's one of those why me kind of things. And you have two ways to look at it. I'm going to heal, I'm going to get better, or, it's over. I'm never going to be able to train again, and I'm going to go do something else, and then whatever. I have friends and students or whatever, family members that actually talk like that, and that's not true. It just depends on where your mindset is at. So whatever, okay, let's think, just whatever problem you've gone through, whatever thing you've dealt with, especially if you're watching this, you made it. You have 100% survival rate. Now, some of you might be just barely hanging on, all right, but you're still here. So you have to start looking at yourself as someone that overcomes and is victorious over all of these bad things that happen, because it's just what it is. I've come to grips and understand that life is this one big problem, man. It has like this past weekend. It was a great weekend. Again, a lot of smiles, a lot of laughs, a lot of good hugs, being around good people. But that's not every weekend, man. That's not the way it goes. That's not the way life is. Life is one big problem to solve. And I've come to grips with that a long time ago. Like, man, things might be going good right now, which they are. But there are going to be some times that are coming where, like, when they do come, all right, cool. I've been through something similar to this, and I made it through it. Or maybe it's something new, because I've been through a lot of things that I've never been through before. But because of the things that I listen to, because of the things that I read, and the things that I have around me, I know I'm gonna be all right. I just gotta work through it and find a way through it. You know what I mean? Andy Frisella's talking about it in this video where he's like, man, the world is going to reward those that overcome. You're going to, if you have the right mindset, that you are victorious, that you are a winner, that you are just one of those individuals, man, that just aren't going to go down without a fight, and you're going to get back up and get back into the right direction, you will be rewarded for that. You are going to be rewarded with some big things if you continue to just put your back against the wall, put the dukes up, and continue to scrap. And that's just, to me, in life, the things that I've been through, it's never failed me. It has never, ever failed me. Like, every time I just felt like, man, that sucks. Like, what is going on? Why all of this at one time? Why any of this at all, period? Like, I'm trying to do good things. I'm trying to put good things out into the world. I'm trying to be good to people. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do all these good things. And that's just not the way life works, man. It doesn't matter how good of a person you are, what kind of good things you're doing, how good you're treating people, bad things are going to happen. And when those bad things happen, I know I'm going to work my way through them because of the things that I've already been through. Like, I've been calloused throughout the years, like my hands from lifting weights. I don't get tears on my hands anymore because I'm used to gripping the barbell and doing pull-ups and everything else every single week. But if I stop lifting weights, okay, if I stop gripping the barbell, stop doing pull-ups, I am going to be very sore and my hands will start to tear again. But they've calloused over. I have a lot of, good calluses on my hand to where it doesn't matter, man. My hands are going to be all right. So you've been calloused over time. You've made it this far. You have 100% survival rate. and you just got to keep it moving. Versus the individual, I'm telling you, I have someone close to me. They don't really call me or text me with good things, with with wins. Okay, it's always phone goes off, ding, and it's like something bad, and it's like, I mean, I can't even say some of the stuff that they write me, because it's just it's never me like going along with them. It's like, hey, you're gonna be all right. You made it through this, or you made it through that, because I know them so well that some of the things they've gone through, you're gonna heal. You're gonna be all right. It's gonna get better. I'm not gonna follow suit and go with them and be like a pity party and like, oh yeah, that sucks. Life's hard, and man, and just talk in a way to where I'm not really gonna help the situation. I'm just not one of those individuals where you're gonna get that from me. What you're gonna get from me is, okay, what's the solution to the problem? How are we gonna fix this? Like, because that's just the way my mind is trained. All right, that sucks. Okay, how are we gonna fix it? Versus, yeah, that sucks. Life sucks. I'm never gonna win. F my life. FML, whatever people use, the abbreviations nowadays. That's what I get on my text messages, and it's just always bad. It's never gonna work out. Why me? Woe is me. Blah blah blah. And I have to fix that, because I'm not gonna go along with that and go down that path to where I allow my mind to go that too. It's like, hey man, that sucks. That's horrible. Sorry that happened, but you're still here. Okay? You made it this far. You've gone through all kind of other things in your life. You're going to be okay. We just got to work on the things that we need to work on. How are we going to get out of this? How are we going to fix it? How are we going to heal it so that we can move forward and get better? And then sometimes, like I've talked about before, people don't want to hear that. Okay? They don't want to hear about a solution to the problem. They just want the problem. Okay? And that's where the problem lies at. It's like, how do you see yourself? One big problem? One big, FML? Or is it like, yeah, man, cool. I've been through so many crappy things before. I'm still here. I'm going to get after it and I'm going to win. That should be the mindset. Again, self-inflicted, friends, family members, breakups, divorces, financial problems, injuries, whatever you've gone through at this point. Let's go through the mental Rolodex real quick and then think about some of the things bad that has happened to you, and you're still here. Okay. Now, again, you might just be barely hanging on. Okay. Ready to just give up on life and just be like, I can't take this stuff anymore. Or you can just change your mindset to be like, you know what? Yeah, I am still here. Let's make the best of this. Let's make a good run for it, because we don't know how much longer we have, because every day is different. And let's just get after it and let's just see what we can do. The world loves a comeback story. Okay. We all do. We all watch Rocky. Just pick a movie. It could be a love movie. I don't know, man. Like somehow this couple comes back together, whatever. Everyone loves a comeback story. So then make a comeback. All right. Get the mind in the right place. Rewire the way you're thinking. Get out of the woe is me mentality and get into that survival mentality where you've made it this far, and let's see how much further we can go. Let's really see how far we can go if we just change our mindset and the way we do things, and let's fix some things in here so that we can go as far as we can. And again, for me, some of the 4 main ingredients for that is what I listen to every day, what I read every day, my financial situation. I'm always making sure that's on point. My health is the health part is probably the number one priority. If my health isn't, I gave the video the other day where I missed my run the other day because of my flight and everything I had going on. I didn't feel like it on Saturday morning because I didn't sleep well, but I knew if I didn't get that run in, that's just gonna pile up into just more bad things, because I was beating myself up for missing the day before, and I wasn't gonna continue beating myself for that. I need to get on that treadmill. I needed to get that sweat in, so I knew that I was gonna feel better after I did it. I just had to get the shoes laced up and go and do it. And I did it and I felt better, and it was a great day. It was a great weekend. But those are the things that you have to tell yourself. Like, man, look, I'm here. Let's get after it. Let's win. And then bring the other people up around you. I think one of the biggest things that's helped me guys out a lot are doing these videos, okay? Helping my students out, watching people grow. Again, being there this past weekend with Palm BJJ and watching some tears, just the smile on people's face. It's growth. I was around growth this past weekend, and every day I step onto my mats, I'm seeing growth. Even though some students don't see that they're growing, and I see achievement when they hit a move, or when they do this, or they escape a move, or whatever. There's growth there, okay? And that's what I'm around, and that's what I want to be around, growth. I don't want to be around, just dead mindsets, dying mindsets where it's like, it's just, this is never going to work. It will work, okay, if you just change the way you think. So if you made it this far, you're watching these videos, watching anything, listening, you're up today. Get up off the couch, man. Lace up the shoes. Get moving. Get your body moving. Get some right foods some healthy foods into your body, and make some right decisions. Listen to some better things. I was talking to another family member this past weekend, more about like some financial things. And I sent them some videos. Hey, look, start listening to this stuff, man. This stuff will change the way you think, man. If you're just always thinking poor and thinking broke, how you don't have money, man, you'll never have money. So I had to go grab his phone, go like some YouTube channels, and send him some links to listen to, and some Instagram things, like their pages, and sent them the thing like, look, these things will start popping up on your news feed, and they're going to change the way you think if you start listening to it. But if it's just always negative stuff, always bad stuff, it's never going to work stuff. It's just why me stuff, man, it will never work, okay? So again, the other side of the victimhood mentality is that survival side. Let's survive, let's win. And for me, it's not really just about surviving either. Like, I don't want to just barely hang on, man. Like, I want to get after it. I want, like I said, growth, plentiful things around me, plentiful people, mindsets, the way they think. That's what fuels me. That's what feeds me. And it's very, very hard to get, motivated or stay in the right direction when you're just around people that it's never going to work, people. Okay? It will work. It's just, and I'm around that a lot. I have to, because I meet a lot of new students, right? And I get to know who they are and how they think, and what their mindset is. And I have to break all that up. So lately, every day when I come onto the mat, I'll ask everyone to share a win with me, okay? Hey guys, who had a win this past weekend? Who had a win today? Who had a win on the mat? Like, give me something good. I don't want to hear about all the bad stuff all the time. I will listen to it and then try to help you find a solution. But give me some good stuff, all right? So give me a win today. Write down your win today, or write down your a win this past weekend, or whatever. You got a win in there somewhere. Let's build off the win, continue to win, and let's get after it. All right, guys. You guys have a great day. I got to keep it moving, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. We'll see you.